My dearest love, I have the most incredible news to share with you, and I've been bursting with excitement ever since last night. It was one of those evenings that started out completely normal, but ended up becoming one of the most important turning points of my life. After dinner, my dad asked me to sit with him because he had something on his mind. At first, I thought it might just be one of our usual father-son talks about work or some advice about life, but as soon as I saw the serious look on his face, I knew this conversation was going to be different. He looked at me thoughtfully, almost as though he had been waiting for the perfect moment to bring this up. Then he said something that completely took me by surprise. He told me it was time I start thinking seriously about marriage. I'll admit, I was a little shocked at first. I wasn't sure where the conversation was headed, but he quickly reassured me that he wasn't pressuring me or trying to dictate my future. He said he simply believed that this was the right stage in my life to consider taking that next big step. He pointed out that my career has become stable, that I've worked hard to build a good foundation for my future, and that many of my friends have already started their own journeys, getting engaged, getting married, and even starting families. He told me that he believes I'm ready for that chapter as well. Hearing those words made me feel both nervous and excited at the same time. It's not every day your father tells you that you're ready for one of life's most important commitments. As I sat there, taking it all in, I could feel that he was coming from a place of love and deep concern for me. He wasn't just talking about marriage as some sort of duty or obligation, he was talking about it as something that could add meaning, stability, and joy to my life. He reminded me that marriage isn't something to enter lightly. It's a bond that lasts a lifetime, and because of that, it should be approached with respect, care, and maturity. But he also told me that it can be one of the most beautiful and rewarding experiences a person can have, that when you find the right partner, you find someone who helps you grow, someone who gives your life new purpose. What really touched me was when he started sharing his own experience with my mom. He spoke about her with such tenderness and admiration that I could see how deeply he values their relationship. He told me how much she has helped him grow into the man he is today, how she has been his strength in difficult times, and how their love has brought him more joy than anything else in his life. Listening to him talk about their journey together gave me a new perspective on what marriage can mean, not just a social milestone, but a deep partnership built on love, trust, and respect. Then he asked me if there was someone special in my life, someone I loved. He told me that I didn't have to be afraid to tell him the truth, that he wanted to know what was in my heart. And then he said something that really struck me. He said that if I have already found someone, he would welcome that person with open arms. He believes that love is the most important foundation for a strong marriage, and that without it, no marriage can truly succeed, no matter how perfect everything else may look on the outside. Hearing him speak that way gave me so much comfort. It made me feel like I could open up to him completely, without fear of judgment. So, I did. I told him about you. I told him that yes, there is someone I've loved for a long time, someone who means the world to me. At that moment, I could see his entire demeanor change. He leaned forward with interest and asked to see a picture of you. My heart was beating fast as I pulled out my phone, a little nervous about what he might think. But when I showed him your picture, his face broke into a warm smile, and then he laughed and playfully hit me on the head. "What the heck are you waiting for?" he said with a grin. "She's so beautiful. If you keep waiting, someone else might come along and steal her away." It was such a light-hearted moment, but beneath the joking, I could tell he was serious about encouraging me not to let fear or hesitation hold me back. He reminded me again that marriage is a lifetime commitment, and that's why he wants to be sure I'm choosing someone who is truly right for me. He told me that he'd love to get to know you better, to meet you in person, and to understand who you are, not just for his own peace of mind, but because he genuinely wants to welcome the person I love into our family. As the conversation continued, I found myself talking about you more and more. I couldn't help it. I wanted him to understand exactly why you are so special to me. I told him about the way you've supported me during tough times, how you've been patient and forgiving when I've made mistakes, and how you've guided me with your wisdom and kindness. I told him how you always seem to know the right words to say when I feel lost, and how you've helped me become a better person simply by loving me. As I spoke, I could see his expression soften. His eyes lit up with pride, and I could tell that everything I said about you impressed him. By the time I finished talking, he was smiling and nodding, clearly happy about what he had heard. Then he said something that made my heart feel so light. He told me that he feels good about this, that he believes I've made a wise choice, and that I should make sure you meet my family soon. Hearing him say those words felt like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I hadn't even realized how worried I was about how my family would react until that worry was gone. His warmth and acceptance filled me with joy and relief, and now I honestly cannot wait for you to meet them. I'm confident that when you do, they will love you just as much as I do. The thought of introducing you to my family excites me more than I can put into words. I've always known in my heart that you are the one for me, but having my dad's blessing makes it feel even more real, like everything is finally falling into place. I am so excited about the future, about the life we are going to build together, and I know that with you by my side, it's going to be a beautiful journey. I love you so much, and I can't wait to take this next step with you. My heart is overflowing with anticipation and joy just thinking about it. To me, marriage is not just a commitment, but a celebration of our love and the life we will create together. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, sharing every moment, every challenge, and every triumph. How's life treating you these days? I hope everything is going well. I've been thinking about us a lot lately, and I wanted to share all of this with you, because you deserve to know how much you mean to me and how serious I am about our future. You know, I might come across as the guy who keeps jokingly telling everyone that you're going to marry me one day, but deep down, I genuinely believe it. I believe in us. I believe we're going to have something truly special together, and there's no reason to be afraid of what's ahead or to worry about the unknown. Maybe I should tell you a little more about myself too, about who I am and what I value, because I want you to know exactly the kind of life partner I hope to be for you. I'm a pretty laid-back person. I try to take life as it comes and not let the little things get to me. I know that life can be stressful sometimes, but I believe that when you have the right person by your side, everything becomes a little easier. I'm lucky enough to have a career I love and a level of stability that allows me to focus on the things that truly matter, like building a strong, loving relationship with you. To me, a good relationship is built on respect, trust, and freedom. I believe that a partner should be your best friend, your confidant, and your equal. I want you to know that I will always respect you for who you are, and I will never try to change you. I don't believe in controlling anyone's life. Who am I to tell someone else what they can or cannot do? Over time, I've learned that for a relationship to thrive, both people need to feel free to be themselves, to express their thoughts and feelings openly, and to pursue their dreams and passions without fear of judgment. And speaking of dreams, I want you to know that I'll always be your biggest supporter. Whatever aspirations you have, no matter how big or small, I'll be right there beside you, cheering you on every step of the way. Your success will be my success, and nothing would make me prouder than seeing you achieve your goals. I know how important it is for a person to have their own ambitions, and I want to be the one who helps lift you up, not someone who holds you back. At the same time, I understand how vital it is to maintain self-respect and independence in a relationship. I want us to grow together, to push each other to become the best versions of ourselves, and to build a love that is strong enough to weather anything life throws at us. That's the future I imagine with you, a future filled with love, laughter, respect, and endless support for one another. And now, after last night's conversation with my dad, I feel like that future is closer than ever.